If Elon buys Reddit, do we end the show?
We just become a true crime podcast.
Ew.
It becomes cool again in 2026.
Ew. I think I would rather read from Elon's Exit. That's the new name for Reddit is Exit.
Of course.
He calls it Cross It, of course, obviously. Then do a true crime podcast.
I hate fucking Elon.
Well, then stop doing it, bud. You ain't got to do it. You're married anyway.
Do you get it?
I don't get it.
You said I hate fucking Elon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a gay sex joke. Hello, Judgies fans. Hello, folks. Hello, non-binary pals. And hello, boys and gals. And welcome back to the Judgies place on the internet. My name is Josh.
My name is Rick.
And my name is Christian.
And we are the
Judgies.
Back, and I noticed your guys' wrists are lacking again.
Fuck.
Oh.
Did you grab mine too?
No.
Thank you.
I keep forgetting.
Calling me out. Yours wasn't on last episode, Joshua, and mine was. Run it back.
Really? I skipped a week.
Yeah, you piece of shit.
I really thought that this was 2 weeks in a row at this point.
I don't believe so. I believe you missed a week, and I
What are you looking at?
Your fingernails. Let me see.
Why?
Give it to me.
I have a disease.
Lupus.
Are you
Genuinely?
laughing at my line?
Yeah, I was looking at your line. I was concerned.
Yeah, I have a disease.
What is it?
More cowbell? No, that's not. I don't know. It's not a disease, but I do have the lines on my nails.
Do you got multiples or just that one?
It's mainly on my thumb on my right hand.
Lupus.
Really?
I don't think so.
I've seen House, so I think so.
Here we are, folks. Christian, what do we got on the docket?
Let's see what we got on the docket today, folks. This week, we have a very special episode. Hey, I'll call it out before any of you effers call me out on it. No real theme. Just a lot of pieces of garbage this week.
Oh, we've never had those here.
We don't need themes.
I like to have themes.
I know,
It
we
keeps
don't.
me on track.
Okay.
But this week, we have a couple that nearly gets cock-blocked by Seinfeld.
Okay.
A man loses his wife to the gay witch lifestyle.
Okay.
It's happening more and more. It's becoming an
She's a
epidemic,
gay
I think.
witch, Jerry.
A woman realizes that nobody likes her boyfriend, and maybe she shouldn't either.
Oh, I'm intrigued.
A boyfriend gets exposed for lying about having cancer,
Oh, God. Okay.
and a listener writes into us about a very tough decision they had to make.
Wow.
And we have a very special, my favorite part of the episode, Circle Judge by off-submitter Anthony Cerrato.
Hey, thank you, Northern Bones.
Oh, we have a whole circle jerk from him?
Oh, yeah. He sent in fire. And it got lost in the folder for a little bit. Sorry about that, Anthony. But it is absolute fire.
I will say this, Christian.
For a circle jerk, not for a listener submitted sound?
Hey. It'll be all right.
I'm just confused.
When we get there, you'll be like, oh, that makes sense.
Okay.
Also, did you use the
Okay.
listener submitted sound? Do you have that in the docket that I sent into your Chrissy Champions application folder?
I might have looked over it.
I sent it to you, and it's fire as hell.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Fuck, we're going to have to play.
Speaking of fire, Christian, close your eyes. It is your birthday coming up on February 18th, like it is every year.
You piece of shit.
And
I can't even tell if it was a bit or not.
I tried to get one of these, and the frickin' woke website, you can open your eyes, wouldn't allow me. This is a Zippo lighter, but it's got a wolf on it, which
Okay.
I think symbolizes me.
Yeah.
So every time you use the Zippo lighter, there's nothing in it. It does not have fuel, but a real good spark on it.
Oh, yeah. That's a new Flint, baby.
Oh my God! You know,
Oh,
As-
baby. You know I know.
as soon this is just like the fucking butterfly knife. I opened it just before you got on the show, and I was like, I know he's gonna know how to do this cool.
I
This
only
is just
know
something
the one
I know,
thing.
Chris. But hey, you impressed me and Erica.
That makes me happy.
But
What, you noticed I was blushing and that automatically means I'm impressed?
I honestly was gonna throw you under the bus and assumed you weren't impressed.
Oh, okay.
And it was sort of like me putting your name from Josh and Erica on the
Oh,
card.
thank you.
But I tried to get a
the baby
custom
stick off.
one of this same brushed copper look or brass look, and it was gonna say for weed asterisk, and then on the back allegedly. And fucking woke ass Zippo hit me with a "we did not approve your design." It's like, what are lighters for then?
Yeah.
There's two things you use lighters for: campfires and weed. Cigarettes, you just go around and, hey, you got a light, and somebody else does it for you.
This is sick, Josh.
Yeah.
This is a good birthday present.
Thanks. And you got another one in the mail, but that one probably won't be on air. So
Another
enough.
lighter on.
Oh my god! And he's got a special freaking
Oh yeah.
lighter pocket. What the?
Oh
heck?
yeah. You
He's
know how
gonna forget
some
that that's
pants
there.
You know how some pants have the pocket watch pocket?
Yeah.
I have a freaking Zippo lighter pocket
That's
on my
awesome.
pants.
Hey, happy birthday, February 18th.
Thanks, you piece of shit.
19th.
Thank you.
Some fucking best friend you are.
Well, he's not good with numbers.
It was a continued bit from last year.
Well, I don't remember that bit.
I said we should pretend like his birthday is a day off and just keep saying it. That's
Oh.
why when his eyes were closed, I went like this when I said February 18th.
Right.
I can't believe you.
And
I just can't do that to my man. So
Thank you. Hey,
yeah.
ride or die right there.
And honestly, it's the only important day for you guys in February, if I remember correctly. I
think you're right.
I don't think the 22nd has any importance in your relationship.
No.
None whatsoever. I mean, I actually have a volleyball tournament that weekend, so
Yeah. And I got, I don't know, plans, I'm sure.
We're hanging out, I think.
Yeah. Maybe that'll be Who Wants to Be a Billionaire weekend. Who knows?
teehee, just kidding. It's actually our 5-year wedding anniversary.
5 years.
5
wow.
years. That went fast. Damn.
Time flies when you're having fun.
True.
Fundamentally a hard time. Fundamentally a hard time.
Hey, cerebral.
Cerebral
Yeah.
as
What do
hell.
we got on the docket, Christian?
First story of the night coming
Thank
to
you.
us from r/today I fricked up.
No way.
Let me redo that. Actually, I'm off. It's Thursday for all you folks.
It's your free night.
It's my off week.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
We don't just have a fundamentally good time on this podcast. We also podcast on this podcast. Whether it deals with us going online and finding silly little stories. And Christian, what do you got on the docket tonight?
First story of the night coming straight to us from r/today I fricked up.
Whoa, what?
Today I fricked up by not being romantic. I, 21 female, have been seeing this lovely, sweet man, 23 male, for a couple months now. I really like him and things are going smoothly.
Wait, what'd you say the ages were? 23 and what?
21.
Age gap. Wow.
I've always been a bit funny about sex and intimacy due to past experiences, but this new man is super patient and gentle, so I thought, I like this guy. He likes me. Let's go for it. My first fuck up was watching Seinfeld beforehand. You know the episode where Elaine dates the jazz musician and he writes a song about them getting hot and heavy?
No, I've not really seen that show.
Well, as we're getting down to it, my brain plays the scene of Elaine telling Jerry that she's getting hot and heavy with the jazz musician, and I start to giggle to myself.
And that's when he goes, "You like jazz?"
This guy looks at me and he's like, "What's up?" And I'm trying to explain that we're getting hot and heavy right now. Like in the episode of Seinfeld that we were just watching.
The sex is just like Seinfeld.
But
I
I-
made sex from Seinfeld in real life.
But I think I'm the funniest person in the world, and for whatever reason, I just start cracking the fuck up. He gets it eventually and starts laughing because why the hell am I replaying Seinfeld episodes while this guy is literally making me feel so good? Fast forward and we finally go the whole way. The experience is good. He's attentive and kind, took everything slow. It was great. I'm sitting up drinking some water and he comes back from peeing when he holds out his hand and is like, I love you.
Oh.
And what do? I dap him up. This lovely, sweet man with the hottest biceps and the most gentle demeanor that I actually love is being so sweet and nice to me. And what do? Dap him up like he's Mandem. Sorry. Dap him up like he's Mandem.
I don't know who that is.
British slang.
Oh, okay.
Judgies lore. Deep in the annals. Deep in the annals of Judgies lore.
Oh.
Man.
Deep in the anals.
Got it.
I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I did that. And he was fine, but he was fine with it and all, but Jesus, I'm so embarrassed.
Well, did you say it back? Would you just leave him hanging?
It was a good enough dap that he kind of
Oh yeah, you can tell from a dab.
he dapped up enough that he felt the love reciprocated for sure.
Oh, okay.
Things are fine and great between us. He's still super kind and supportive. I just feel like I need to work on showing more affection because what the fuck was going through my mind?
Yeah. What was going through your mind?
I'm getting the vibes that wasn't the first time he said I love you. I think it was just he said I love you, and
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it would have been a bigger deal if he bears his soul for all to hear.
I
Yeah.
mean,
And just
they're 2 months in. Maybe this is the first time.
yeah, maybe, but I feel like that would have been included.
There'd be more pumps and circumcisions or something.
There's something here. Let's workshop it. Comedians in cars getting coffee. So it's like the Jerry Seinfeld joke, but there's sex. So it's comedians. Come
Okay.
eat
Okay.
me in.
Okay, we're
It's
getting
really
The
just
car.
We're getting farther.
Come meet me in the car. Come eat me out the car.
Okay.
Getting pegged
Oh.
for free.
Okay. Okay.
Come eat me into the car.
No, we're so close to greatness. I can feel it.
Let's bookmark it
Okay.
and we'll workshop it later.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just feel like now is the best time to workshop. We have the time.
We have the time.
How do you know? This is a Christian episode. Maybe he's got a tight little sode.
Okay.
If anybody knows about my tight little soda, Eric, it's you.
I know.
5 years, married, 15 together.
Yeah.
Someone knows about my tight soda. Next story coming to us from r/relationship_advice. I'm lost. My wife is now a gay witch.
Hi, Lost. I'm Josh.
Jealous.
What the hell?
I want to be a gay witch.
We're just talking about being married 5 years and you're trying to leave me to be a gay witch?
Well, no, you could come with me. You could be my boyfriend.
You're going to have to turn me into a fucking frog or something, Toad. Sorry.
Well, that's okay.
Toads are buffer.
Yeah. Toads are a little more my style.
Slippy Toad. That's your style.
You piece of shit.
Yeah.
You absolute piece of shit.
Yeah. Erica's a frogger frog, and you're a
Yeah.
Slippy Toad. I'll say it.
And hey,
Is
I
that
don't
a
got
compliment?
I don't got a mean one for you, but I actually don't know a single other frog.
No, actually, you guys are
You're a
frog and
prince.
toad for sure.
Christian and I are frog and toad.
Yeah.
You think we're that queer coded?
I don't think we're that quick.
Frog and toad are best friends.
The
Yeah.
history books write that they were best friends.
Yeah.
That's like your Aunt Beth and her roommate for 25 years, Martha.
Yeah.
I think I'm the. Can I offer 2 toads to me?
Yeah.
Well, I think one of them's a frog. To be fair, so you can choose if I'm a frog or a toad. The Frog Wizard from Adventure Time,
Okay.
or Hypnotoad from Futurama.
I was going to give you more of a Kermit.
No,
I forget he was even a frog.
I decline.
His
that
shape's so fucked up. His shape's so far removed from frog that I forget he's a
I
frog.
mean, not really.
one.
I've seen a frog do that.
I just did it.
You're a frog. I feel awful sharing, but I'm running out of ideas. My wife and I have been married for almost 15 years.
Well,
And
you
I
guys
fe-
haven't been married for 15.
True.
Yeah,
True.
You got
And-
10 years, Erica.
I feel like I'm in an impossible spot. We've changed so much. Pre-kids, it's as you would imagine. Just growing up together and figuring out life. We truly were each other's person and best friend. We both came out of religiously traumatic experiences and vowed to keep growing and working through it. Growing as individuals has always been a common goal, and we champion that for each other.
That's wonderful.
However, I'm uncomfortable with where things are going. For context, she became very depressed after our second child was born, about 7 years ago. She didn't realize she didn't want to be a mom and got crippling depression. She was in bed for days and couldn't take care of our kids or even work. Worked hard to get her the care she needed, and through therapy and psychiatrists, as well as take on full parental responsibilities. And I was fine with that. I didn't resent her. I just wanted her to get better. And after a few years, she started to come back and participate in the family, and I was thrilled as I started to recognize the person I had married. A big part of the depression was also triggered by her religious traumas. She was part of a cult-like upbringing where she didn't have any autonomy of herself until we got married. I've always championed her in finding herself. So here's where it starts getting strange for me. She starts exploring more of herself and comes out to me as gay. But maybe bi because she's very into having sex with me. Okay, I think to myself, I'm not sure what to do with that information. Then she continues her journey of self-discovery a few months later and then tells me she's a witch and believes that she has psychic abilities. Wait, what now?
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Potentially. Cancel them if you want. I don't feel like witch and psychic.
Go together?
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Like, I don't know. I just feel like, and maybe this is just a short side on my end. Maybe there are witches with psychic ability. I just feel like psychic is more of a like a cult or like not a cult really, but more of a like mystic.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Which you think of like
Spells, potions,
you're doing
brewing.
Yeah, it's
That's
not
what the media wants you to think.
Right.
it's not an inherent power. It's you using ingredients to come and make something.
Okay.
Versus which is come. I'll say
Yeah.
Yeah, she does.
Versus having the power within yourself.
But now here's where what's the Wanda of it all? Because she's Scarlet Witch. And she certainly doesn't brew.
Yeah, but sometimes the titles are misleading.
That's fair. You've always said that, Christian.
Thank you. I want to be supportive in her journey, but honestly, I'm just thrown way off. But the thing that really pissed me off was the next thing. She had a work conference she was going to attend, and she was prepping to go, and she suffered a minor stroke. It was
Not
terrifying.
Why does that piss you off? Maybe put the thing that really pissed me off after you're about to describe a medical emergency about your gay wife, gay witch wife.
By a little bit. I'm just a little bi and then gay.
Gay witch wife? Which wife is gay?
I was just about to say which wife is gay.
She suffered a minor stroke. It was terrifying. I thought I almost lost her. It was the worst experience I've ever had. Fortunately, she was okay and would make a full recovery. In discussing her situation with the neurologist, they asked if she was on any antidepressants, which she was, or so I thought. I found out that after she had stopped taking them for a couple months. Why, I asked her? She didn't want to tell me, but admitted the conference she was going to was actually not a work conference, but a guided session with LSD for some healing rituals.
Okay.
I'm thinking, what the fuck? She wasn't going to tell me until after? Because she knew I wouldn't approve. I'm just so lost. I don't know who this person is anymore. I know if you grow up, you'll become different than you were before, but this just feels like too much. 1, you've admitted to yourself you're gay. Cool, no problem. We can figure out what to do with that. 2, you say you're a witch and having psychic abilities. Okay, I think that's a little silly and don't believe in that stuff, but let's see where it goes.
How come you didn't see the stroke coming?
Hey.
I'm just saying.
As someone that can see the future, it's not very clear sometimes.
Yes. I'm just saying, if you're going to tell me you're psychic, you better not have anything bad ever happen to you or your loved ones ever again.
Fair.
Otherwise, call me a skeptic.
Maybe with becoming a psychic, though, you realize that fate's a real thing and sometimes you can't avoid the outcomes.
Okay, so it's a Final Destination gay witch.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm back on board. And that's what I'm saying is I am uneducated.
Yeah.
If you just throw some posits at me, I'll be back on board.
Okay. And 3, you're dishonest about going to do illegal drugs. I feel bad making the decision to leave now because she's had a stroke and depends on me for all things financially. Well, what the hell? I don't know what to do with this person anymore. Reddit, help me.
So their kids are around like 8 and 10ish probably.
Yeah.
Close
sound
to
about
that
right?
age.
And she was already like an absent partner for a while and then is now going on the path of being an absent partner. It sounds like you don't have a partner anymore.
Yeah.
And there's no reason for you to not divorce other than you feel like you're saving her feelings, but like
Okay, but he hasn't stated that they haven't talked about it.
No, it doesn't sound like they've talked about it.
Okay, well,
anyway.
he needs to talk to her first before you just jump to divorce.
I mean, to be fair, he didn't talk to her about it because he didn't know about half the shit.
That is
She was
fair.
lying to him about it.
That is fair. But part of effective communication is expressing, hey, you kept these things from me. You lied to me, or, you were withholding information from me. And here's how that makes me feel. And here's how your behaviors are affecting not only me, but our children and our life and our family dynamic.
Yeah.
And how can we fix things? Or
And here's the papers.
Or here's the papers.
And here's the papers.
Or here's the papers. You know what? Josh has always been saying it. Give couples counseling a try, really.
Yeah.
It's his go-to method.
The thing is, he just was doing the classic maneuver and didn't fully listen. She said, I'm going to take a trip. I'm going on a trip.
And her favorite rocket
To the latter
ship.
say daints. And he's like, oh, it must be some religious thing. Turns out it was an LSD trip.
Okay. I'm going to go talk with Lucy in the sky with diamonds because I'm a big Beatles fan.
I knew that was about LSD. Just realized Lucy Sky Diamonds.
Yeah.
How about that?
Who would have thunk?
Those Beatles really did something crazy with their music.
They did kind of go nutty with it.
Wow.
Paul, too, kind of went insane on it.
Yeah.
Do we believe in that conspiracy theory? We'll talk about it later. Don't worry.
Let's workshop this joke. Circa 2008 Tumblr era, a fan page for Ringo Starr,
Okay.
and except it's him as a dinosaur, and it's him instead of drumming, singing. He sang sometimes, I assume.
Oh.
Probably on a couple of goofy ones.
And it's Singo Rar. Can we get some fan mail, some fan art of Singo Rar, and it's Ringo Starr as a dinosaur circa 2008 Tumblr style?
Yeah. We could think about that, or shut the fuck up, Josh. Shut the fuck up, Josh. Shut the fuck up. Thank you. Next story of the night. Nobody likes my boyfriend, and it's starting to affect my life. Me, female 23, and my boyfriend, male 25, have been dating a little over a year. We met at my workplace and moved in last July. Because of financial situations, I had to move in with him, even though I didn't feel quite ready. Things were good when we first met. I mean, the guy is a little strange, but I knew that from the start and appreciated it. We had the same humor and got along, and that's all that mattered to me. I like having someone who's different than me to converse with. How different are we talking about? Anytime people are like, I like someone that's different than me, it's like, we can be a little different. I don't need a huge chasm of differences between us.
What a weird way to describe.
I mean, he's not wrong.
You're not wrong. I'm not saying you're incorrect.
I'm just saying, I don't know how to build a fucking bridge, okay? To preface, and you can still get pregnant from the preface. When my boyfriend is around me, he's either very shut in playing games or very excited to show me little Instagram memes and affection.
Oh, so he has ADHD.
Maybe. You're going to wish that was the cause. However, when he began to meet my friends and family, he wouldn't put in any effort.
Oh, so he has ADHD.
He'd sit in the
So
corner,
he's
awkwardly
shy.
silent, often looking pissed off, and it would
He's
pique
got resting
everyone's
bitch face. I
interest.
can relate.
Who can relate?
They either thought we were fighting or that he was just upset about something. My friends and family and I played it off at first. Hey, maybe he's just a super introverted guy, right?
Right.
Wrong.
I never believed in love at first sight, so even though we started in a good place, but wasn't sure if I'd marry him, I thought we'd learn, grow together, and get better. Instead, our relationship has gone very downhill.
Break up then.
He's a gay witch now. Our differences have begun to become unbearable to me. He's constantly quiet and reserved, and it comes off like he's just pissed off 24/7.
Have you asked him?
Why?
Although he always denies being upset,
Oh, okay.
it's so hard to relate and talk with him
Who can relate?
when I'm very extroverted and he's being extremely quiet and indifferent. Lately, I've had multiple of my friends express that they think he doesn't like them. And it seems like they don't want to be around him either. My family asked me multiple times, "Are you sure about this one?" Which is disheartening to me because I value their opinions a lot. Yesterday was my birthday dinner and my best friend brought a guy she's talking to. Today, she confided in me that her guy was worried my boyfriend might be racist.
Oh,
Wait, rewind. What? Who said this?
her friend's
friend's,
boyfriend.
Like guys she's talking to.
Her friend said that her friend said that her friend's boyfriend might be racist.
No.
Her friend's boyfriend
Yeah.
was trying to talk to OP's boyfriend.
Okay.
And I was like, I think he might be racist. Then relayed this information
Oh, okay.
back to OP.
So friend's boyfriend figured out that OP's boyfriend is racist and
Yeah.
told OP.
Thinks that he is. Yes.
Figured
He's
out.
accusing it.
Judgies.
Yes.
I hate French people.
Oh,
That's me being racist against French people.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
It's mostly
Josh.
out of jealousy. I wish we could organize the way they do and put up a fucking protest.
I just want to walk around with a baguette and nobody thinks it's weird.
If all we
I
had
wish-
to do was drive the 2.5, 3 hours to our capital, and that's how all it would take for us to protest, then maybe we could get some effective protesting done. But
Yeah.
when it takes 18 hours to drive to our capital,
I also wish the firefighters were on our side again. Let's bring
they're
that
not
back.
on our side yet.
Oh, brother, you wish.
I thought we liked firefighters.
We want to.
I'm in my not being wrong era
Of
on
course.
the show.
Of course.
So I don't want to say anything too divisive on this episode
Crazy.
or in the future.
Don't worry, they'll all say it was me anyway.
But I have long been anti-firefighter. Let it be known. And it is a bit.
That's true.
And
He
it
has
is a
been
bit.
saying
And
this.
don't come for me, firefighters. I'll come
But
for
the
you.
hate for the nurses is real. Get them on that one. Today, my friend confided in me that her guy was worried my boyfriend was racist because of the way he was acting and not trying to converse. The guy said he tried hard to talk to my boyfriend, but he just would not engage with him. This really upset me because my boyfriend is definitely not racist, but always has this fucking attitude. Everyone around my life that cares for me is expressing that they aren't sure about him for me because we're so different. And usually I wouldn't care, but it's starting to change my attitude towards him. I'm so scared to tell him that I don't have feelings anymore and want to separate because having differences doesn't feel like a valid reason to break up.
yes, it is.
What? What?
We just don't get along at all and don't see eye to eye and
Don't have any shared interests.
Yeah, but I don't think that's a good enough reason to break up.
Also, you can just break up.
Correct. The only reason that you need to break up with somebody is, hey, I'm not feeling this anymore.
Yeah. Or do we not think no fault divorces is cool?
Yeah.
I don't know. I might have done a wrong amount of negatives in that sentence, but
Josh is right. Let's get rid of no fault
no,
divorces.
I think the opposite actually.
No, we should make it really hard to get divorced if you're a woman. If you're a guy, it should be super easy. But if you're a woman, it's got to be incredibly difficult.
And you don't get any money from
No.
it, obviously.
Obviously. This is all Josh's opinions. I disagree with this entirely. Last month, I tried to tell him that I want to live separately when our lease ends because living alone is something I value. And I was practically forced to move in with him due to finances. He cried and said he wouldn't have anywhere to go if I moved out. So I settled this by just having different bedrooms in the same house when we move out.
I mean, it's a bad Band-Aid.
Yeah. That feels like an expensive Band-Aid.
Seems like that can has been kicked down the road.
Yeah. I know where this story ends, and the obvious solution is to break up, but I don't know how to navigate it, and I don't want to hurt him.
Nobody really knows how to navigate a breakup. You just do it.
How would you know?
I wouldn't. That's what I'm saying. From my experience of not knowing how to go through a breakup,
Yeah.
I'm assuming you just do it and then you figure it out as you go along.
Right.
I know I have to, but I have huge problems with tense situations like this. And I'm so avoidant to hurt him that I contemplated moving back home as an excuse to break up with him. But I realized that would just ruin everything I have going for me right now. Any advice would be helpful.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, when you try to put off breaking up until it feels like there's a better moment, there's always going to seem like there's a better moment on the horizon and you're just stuck.
Yeah.
You just got to tear off the Band-Aid, especially before you get a new lease. Move back home after you've broken up. It's an easy out for you. He's an adult. He can figure out his own living.
It's not your responsibility.
Right. Like, you don't need to be, like, it sucks, but, like, it happens. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to get out now. Get out while you're ahead. How old were you? You're 23, 25.
You got a whole life ahead of you.
Got a whole life ahead of you.
No worries. No frickin'.
But time's running out. It's running out. It's running out. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
I would kill to go back 3 years and be 23. You know what I mean?
I would kill to go back. I don't know. I'd kill to like look in a mirror and have it be reversed or whatever and be 23. Mine's more than 3 years.
32.
I'm not going to lie about my age like Josh does. He
I
wants to be cool and young and hip.
I was streaming yesterday on twitch.tv/judgiespod, and I was streaming with editor Blake. And we had like 4 or 5 people come in and say, "Why does Blake sound so much like Christian?"
Yeah.
Which I think just means you're both autistic. I don't know what else.
I came in for a second where it's like, I think that's just autism or ADHD. And it's like what did I come into?
As Blake says, the ADHD. But Blake said something like, someone's like, is Blake just younger Christian? And Blake's like, yeah, I'm just Christian 5 years younger. And I was like, 5?
I wish, brother.
And Blake, I was like, Blake, how old do you think Christian is? And they're like, I don't know. I was like, he's turning 32 on February 19th. And Blake's like, oh.
I give off 28.
How old is Blake?
22, 23.
Oh my God.
I believe.
Okay.
It's just so funny. Yep.
Yeah.
You're old, brother.
And
I'm
I
still
am
a
old.
spry 3-0. I haven't even hit, well, I did hit triple digits, obviously.
It is a weird thing, and I'm sure it happens to everybody.
That's not triple digits.
It's got a 3 in it.
Okay.
It's hard to argue that one. Hard to argue that math. I'm sure it happens to everybody, but like, I felt like when I hit like 21, I felt like I was like 21 until I hit 25.
Yeah.
And then at 25, it's like, I feel 25 until you hit 29. And then the impending doom of turning 30 hits you.
Yeah.
And now I'm at 30. I'm like, I still feel like 27 inside until I like bend down wrong. And I'm like, oh, ow, ow.
Mm-hmm. Also, I mean, on top of that as well, and this is true for everybody, but you bake in the COVID years. And
Yeah.
like how much that just fucked up everybody's sense of time.
It really did.
And it does suck when I'm like I mean, I've noticed it more recently when you're filling out forms or whatever, and it's like select your age group, and it is like, I'm in the fucking like 28 to 45 group. What are we doing with our lives, folks? It's over. I'm in the same group as people who are 45.
Yeah.
There's no way.
It sucks. Hey, but for advertising reasons, you're no better.
Why? Because I have disposable income.
You're no better than a 45-year-old.
I'm no worse though. Wait, no, I'm no worse, right?
Yeah. Less disposable income than a 45-year-old. So kind of worse, at least in the
Really?
eyes of advertisers.
Really?
We're still buying the same dog shit they are.
Really?
You have to buy your dog shit?
Yeah. Do you not?
No, mine just goes.
What do you feed it?
Just eats regular dog food.
And do you get that for free?
Well, no.
Okay.
Sometimes we get sponsored by Chewy, and then we do.
Really?
What are you doing with your mouth
Really?
right now?
I'm just at an impasse. I'm awestruck. This is what I look like when I'm.
Are you
struck with
also
awe.
Sean Connery?
No, I'm just sort of talking weird.
He's trying out something new. I'm trying out something new.
All
30's
right.
hitting him hard.
Listen, 30's
I'm
hitting me
26.
hard too, so I get it.
You're almost 31. Old.
You turned 31 before I do.
What? Not in spirit.
We'll check that math on the other side of this break. Bye.
And welcome back on the side of the break.
Yeah.
Christian, can I
Joshua.
say something?
Say it.
Go ahead.
I'm excited.
Can I say something?
Say it.
Go ahead.
Since this is the parasocial hour,
Correct.
you've been asking me about my birthday a lot.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, and I'm trying to make plans.
Yeah.
We're no longer going to Mexico because airplanes are scary now.
Yeah, no kid. What a bad year for airplanes.
I know.
You don't even have to say year. Bad 3 weeks for airplanes.
Yeah. But airplanes are scary, and I don't want to risk orphaning my child, so we're not going to do that. But instead, we'll get into a different kind of metal death trap and drive somewhere where we're probably more likely to die. Anyway, I think did I tell you about the summer camp idea? We were thinking about renting out an entire summer camp,
Which seems fun.
which seems like so much fun. However, they finally got back to me.
Okay.
And they are still in like kids summer camp. The weekend of my birthday is their last weekend for that.
Okay. Kick them out. Fight them.
And the only other weekend that they have available, because apparently you book this shit out way farther in advance than I even thought, is September 7th.
Wow.
So like an entire month after my birthday.
And that's probably opening weekend of the football, so I can't go if it's that weekend.
Fuck off. You'd still go.
Wow.
Do they have TV out there?
Yeah.
I mean, what about something like the Dells?
No.
Okay. Because I'm glad, because the reason why I've been asking is I'm going to a bachelor party near the Dells around the same time. So it would have been nice if I could have just stayed up there.
Yeah,
That would've
for
been
sure,
nice.
for sure. So I think that summer camp's out, which is a bum skis.
Yeah.
So
What the hell are we gonna do?
moving on to
LSD
other-
witch retreat?
Okay. Wait. Do I get to be gay?
No, but you do get to be a letter Saint Day.
That doesn't sound as fun.
Okay. It's probably not.
Anyways, that's my update on my birthday stuff.
I'm sure we'll figure something out.
I hope so.
The royal way.
Of course.
The royal we. And
Circle Judge.
What the hell?
It's the Circle Judge.
That's where we judge around this circle.
I don't know why Josh is freaking pissed off at
There's
me.
just, if you don't know what that means, sorry.
Google it. I
Figure it
guess.
out.
Don't Google circle judge. You'll get really weird videos.
Right. You should Google circle jerk.
Look up. Hey, Alexa, pull up lemonparty.com.
No.
Hey, Google, what's a circle jerk?
Judge.
Sorry.
We're going to have to. Blake, you're going to have to help us out on this one.
Hey Siri, call 911. Just kidding. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do
Please,
it.
please, don't. No.
People love when we do that bit. By the way, we don't get any hate comments.
I don't think we get hate comments. Most of the time, it's just like, oh, you guys got me this time.
Hey, Google.
At least that's how I read it.
Hey, Google, follow the Judgies on all social media platforms, please.
Yep, that'll work.
Okay, that's sick as hell. This week's Circle Judge comes to us from off-submitter Anthony Cerrato, a.k.a. Northern Bones, a.k.a. the AC because he's cool as hell, a.k.a.
Did you just make that up?
Yeah,
That was pretty good.
thank
Take
you.
back all the applause.
And so, Anthony,
The AC because he's cool as hell.
yeah,
Give all the applause back.
thank you. You guys might
I'm just gonna cut you off really quick.
do it.
I love when I get a joke before either one of you.
Huh.
It does not happen often, because canonically I'm the dumb one here.
Nobody's ever said this.
I did.
Okay, well, only
Self-proclaimed.
And now
With this.
canonically, yeah, it's on the Judgies wiki. Yeah.
Cannot believe you would say that to me, Joshua.
It's in the
I'm-
Judgies' anals.
Anyways, I just
Erica
love.
being dumb is in my anals.
Okay, moving on.
You can't be undone.
Some of you guys might remember Circle Judge from a few months ago where we came up with new bands to be signed up by the Judgies
Yeah.
record label.
It's been a minute.
And we are in the fucking red on those.
Yeah, we're deep in the red. But thanks to Anthony's hard work, we got a couple samples of some of the bands that we
Wow.
signed down here. So, hey, Judgies, I fear I bit off more than I could chew with this one. I immediately, after the Circle Judge from episode 209, where Christian came with band names and genres,
36 episodes ago.
37 episodes ago.
knew I had to try to make them a reality. Turns out I'm not a master of every genre. It's not easy to combine genres like R&B and Irish punk, but damn it, I tried. Then I went into the studio to record a new album, and then the procrastination set in, but I finally did it. So here's the first 5 songs. Feel free to spread them out however you see fit. We're getting them all in one episode. Also, new album comes out. Sorry about this one. November 1st. Everybody go listen to...
Of 2024.
Yeah.
So it's already
everybody
out.
listens to Northern Bones' new album.
I believe we did shout it out on a separate occasion.
I sure hope we did, because
I hope so.
Anthony, I do love you. Title track started as a listener submitted sound. Holy shit. So thanks for always inspiring. Without further ado, this is the song Strong Swimmers by Billy Billings and his 50 Fillings.
So you came up with the band. Let's fill in. You came up with the band name Billy and his 50 Fillings.
Yes.
And now Anthony Cerrato and the other band names.
Yes.
And Anthony Cerrato, with his music magic, has gone through and created what that would sound like based on your description.
And here's, you guys helped come up with genres for the bands. Anthony made full songs and titles to the songs, which all the titles are kind of bangers. You're kind of gifted at this.
You're kind of a talented musician, fucker.
This song is called Strong Swimmers.
I slept with her and I have super fertile sperm. Sorry, bud.
It's a traditional relationship.
I know that in a way he's right.
Erica's a lush.
The power is going straight to my thighs.
No.
Whoa.
I got strong swimmers. Sorry, bud. I got strong swimmers. Sorry, bud.
On 3, 1, 2, 3.
Three.
Do we have
Have
a
a
career
career
in
in
music?
music?
Oh my god, that was great. Strong swimmer. What is
Sorry,
that? What
bud.
episode is that from?
I don't know.
I
What
think
the
he
heck?
might have done strong swimmers. No, because was that me saying strong swimmers? Was
Erica was saying it. At
I
one
thought
point.
it sounded like me.
Chopped and Screwed. Song number 2 here. Genre. What's Noah Khan fall under?
Interesting.
And this is the song title is Now Hang On by Come Hell or High Water,
Okay.
otherwise
She
known as
looks
Chow.
kind of tomboyish, but is very pretty and strong for her size. I saw her doing the leg extension machine at 110 pounds, which is the same I do it at, and I'm 6'1", 230. So after making up excuses such as, she doesn't want to talk to a guy like me, I'm slightly overweight, I have a bad beard, my mustache doesn't fully connect, I already have a kid, I'm 29, almost 30, I wanted to go to the Renaissance Fair as a fucking adult, like a weirdo. I'm slightly overweight and she's in better shape. She probably thinks I'm a loser. And now I'm thinking, you know what? I don't think she wants any guy talking to her. She's probably a lesbian and would be annoyed at any guy saying something
Well,
to her.
hang on.
Breeding kink?
What a good story. What a good riff.
Yeah,
Guitar and me.
it's oddly, it sounded oddly familiar. The thing you were describing, the person you were describing, thing is more accurate.
Yeah.
It checked off a lot of boxes with me. I feared.
I do feared, yeah.
Yeah, that
On
sucks.
3, 1, 2, 3.
Do we have a career in music?
Song 3.
By Blur.
I was thinking that after the last one.
No, this one's by False Start.
Okay.
This is
5-yard penalty. Repeat
genre
this.
ska indie pop. Title of this track is Carrots, Beans, Tomatoes, and Dogs.
He is protecting our meat instead of tomatoes.
Love the horns.
Protecting our meat.
Depends on the job I'm working with.
Like something about a boiled dog on a hot dog bun.
Yeah.
Something about a boiled dog on a hot dog bun. You gay guys are something else.
You know what? I've always said that. These feel like early rips.
Anthony, you're so good at this.
I sound so jovial and young. Nubile.
I feel like we gotta fucking rip these sounds and get some fan edits going on. Let's get some.
Like fan cams?
Yeah, let's get some fan cams going. Holy shit, Anthony. You're not missing, which is just, it seems impossible at this rate. Song 4.
By Blur.
Uh,
Long-awaited squeak.
this is a pop country song by Scenic Route called Wakewood.
Scenic Route's a really good band name.
Thank you.
I thought False Start was excellent.
Thank you. It's like we're remembering how good I am at it sometimes.
We
Then I
never
look at-
said you weren't, bud.
I just feel like I don't get the recognition during the Circle Judge.
Okay.
I'm just glad to see
That's-
36 weeks later I'm finally getting
I'm
some
just saying that
appreciation.
you literally only get the recognition during the Circle Church.
What the hell?
Yeah, this bit was it's gone through a full gastration period.
Yeah.
It's almost to term fully.
And this, I love there's a little bit of lore even behind this one. This is Scenic Route's second hit after their chart-topping Long Way Home.
Ooh, I love lore.
Got a boner at a funeral. It's Wakewood.
Fuck. I went to Catholic school. I didn't get
What
sex
the
education.
fuck is... What was a... Pause. We need to restart this. That was a 10 out of 10 joke.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Got a boner at a funeral? It's Wakewood?
Yeah, dude, this is crazy.
What the... I feel like Erica didn't get enough recognition. for that.
No, this...
I don't remember saying that. What episode is that from?
I don't know, Anthony. You are a
Wow.
genius.
What a poll.
It's one of those things too where it's like I feel like we probably giggled at it during the episode, but that was a 10 out of 10 joke. And it's like we probably just went right over it. Holy shit.
This is fucked up. He rests his case. My butthole as well. Checkmate, liberal.
Goddamn liberals.
Got a boner at a funeral. It's Wakewood.
Canceled.
I went to Catholic school. I didn't get good sex education.
Practice makes perfect. Yeah.
However,
Hang on. What did you just say?
Practice makes perfect.
Where's my carrot?
Come on, no, what? Hey, what the hell?
this is fucked up.
I'm so impressed by all of these.
Yeah.
Imagine just playing that on a back road while drinking some beer wearing jeans.
Honestly, all I can think is like, you did a good. You said it was hard to do all the genres. You've kind of been knocking them out.
I mean, that one was just pop country.
It was better than Land Law. You piece of shit.
Okay, that was episode 170. Okay, first
Wow.
of all, don't ever disgrace land law.
Sorry.
What is land law?
Greatest band ever?
It's waking up, busting my
okay, got
butt,
it, yep.
trying to earn a
Okay.
little extra pay. That was episode 170. A second gulp has hit the podcast, and I made a 9/11 edit for the thumbnail.
It's very funny.
And I believe I say
Anthony, do you just have a folder of these?
Lakewood. That sounds like a fancy like subdivision, except for I'm saying Wakewood and not Lakewood. And then Erica says Wakewood sounds like a boner at a funeral. And I said, very good, very good. So it doesn't play well when I just read the subtitles, huh? But I feel like I gassed you up actually. You know
You
what?
said it was episode 171.
That's 170. Let's hit the tapes.
Okay.
Let's see if Erica got her flowers.
Very good,
Lakewood.
very good.
Wakewood
That
sounds.
sounds like a fancy like subdivision.
Except for I'm saying Wakewood and not Lakewood.
Wakewood sounds like.
Got a boner at a funeral.
Very good. Very good. That's not what I was gonna say. I was gonna say it sounds like they make bespoke like tabletop.
Okay, and I'm less funny. And we all heard it.
That was a
You heard
very
it here,
funny
folks.
joke.
What a moment. Hey, we got a podcast on our hands. I'll say that.
shit.
I'll say that.
Final song. Unfortunately, if you ask Josh, it's Midwest Emo.
I don't dislike Midwest emo.
Their third single after I Try to Take You to Goodwill, Now You Gave Me Bad Will, and Looking for Salvation, parentheses, Army. This is Mystery Snapchat Girl by, I can't read the full name and I don't remember, by Thrift Store Portraits.
Thrift Store Portraits is so good, bud.
Thank you.
We're coming.
Good.
Good. Get exposed, you fucker.
Gold?
Good.
Good. Get exposed, you fucker.
Today I fricked up by sucking dick.
This girl added me on Snap, and I didn't know her, but I added her anyway. Big mistake.
Why would you then send nudes?
So we started talking, and she asked me what I looked like. I snapped her my face, and she snapped me her. She looked legit, and I still think she is. She looked legit.
Get exposed, you fucker.
Smell my dick, babe. Babe, please.
5 in the morning?
God, believe me. Smell my dick.
Get exposed, you fucker. Get exposed, you fucker. Fucker.
Your boyfriend's a bitch.
Husband.
Your
Your husband's
a
a
bitch.
Is that Rachel?
Might have been Aurora.
I wasn't listening. I was going to say, if we did halftime dropout on Get Exposed, You Fucker, I think we could bring down the house.
I don't know what halftime dropout is.
You go halftime on the instruments and then drop out everything except for the, like,
Okay.
the drums.
Giving notes. Okay. I see.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, it would make it demonstrably not Midwest emo.
Yeah.
So maybe I do just hate the genre.
You piece of shit.
But I would fucking if we were at a concert and they did that and it was Get Exposed, You Fucker, I think the whole place would riot. / pause.
I mean, you can do that in Midwest emo. It would have worked still.
Okay. Hey.
But what if you do the thing you said,
Mm-hmm.
but instead of just saying fucker, it's fucker.
Oh, you want to put a squeal
Yeah.
on it? Little scream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anthony,
that.
feel free to use that.
Open this fucking pit up, Anthony.
That was awesome. I'm my
And then
jaw
just
is
like
on
a
the floor.
heavy.
Like, yeah, we want to go like ADTR for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we want to just go full on like a day to remember. Absolutely.
Yeah, I know what you meant by ADTR. It took me a second, but I got it.
Anthony, thank you so much.
Yeah, dude, that
really
was sick as hell.
Awesome.
Sorry it got missed. It got buried in the folder and then
I will say, as soon as we got your email in, Christian went, "Did you see all the stuff we got from Anthony Cerrato?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's sick as hell." And then,
oopsies. Made a
The
oopsies.
yeah, yep.
It probably wasn't my episode or something. I don't know. There's 1,000 reasons it's not my fault.
It's nobody's fault.
It's probably my fault.
Thank God somebody took the blame. I couldn't
Yeah,
handle
I
that.
got you.
And after the circle judge, we always upload the listener submitted sound. If you want to send a listener submitted sound, which always comes before a listener submitted story, you can send it at judgiespod@gmail.com. Hey, if you have any circle judge ideas, you can do that at judgies. Just put it in the title.
Circle Judge.
And this one,
You figure out how to spell it.
No. I actually got a Circle Judge recommendation from a listener that was basically like, oh, you should confuse Josh on some football thing. But he's like, oh, it'll only work if you do it before the Super Bowl.
Oops.
And I didn't read it until after the Super Bowl.
Okay.
So,
do you think you would have got me?
no.
Okay.
Do you want me to read it to you?
Let's see the bonus episode.
It's literally 2 seconds.
Okay, one.
Well, I have to find it. So you go first.
Okay, and I'll
Listeners.
finish my thing.
Okay, finish your thing.
I sent this listener submitted sound came in, and I said, Christian, I'm going to send this to you. We had to use it. It's so good. I listened to it 3 times in my free time.
That's high praises come from someone like Joshua that can't listen to a song to save his fucking life. Name one song. That's exactly what I thought. This comes to us from Campbell. Hi, Judgies. My name is Campbell, like the soup. 29 they, them. Longtime listener, first time submitter. You asked for a rendition of SpongeBob's I Ripped My Pants. So here's one.
Yes.
No pressure to play it. Just had fun plunking on my ancient keys and squawking about thought I'd send it your way.
Can I say you really sold yourself short, Campbell? You say you're just plunking on some keys. The audio quality on this is crazy.
You went absolutely nuts in that.
Insane.
This is the one podcast I've ever loyally listened to, and y'all are my favorite. I've been tempted to send stories of my cult days, crazy, but I'm still not sure if they would be entertaining or just plain depressing. True, that could be.
We'll be the judges of that.
Maybe I'll send some in one day. For now, this shitty song will have to suffice. Shout out to Christian for always having the pissiest stories. Pisses and toodaloo. Campbell. Here's the song.
The Judgies have most everybody on their side. The girls, the gays, the theys, Christian sighs. But what if they won't even spare me a passing glance? All because I tell them how I just shit in my pants. When Josh and Ricky drop by just to judge around, Christian turns into a clown, 'cause no pals would ever riff a bit with a fool who went and shit his pants. I know I shouldn't piss around, I shouldn't fart, but at least it's not a shark. But telling no poop stories is a lot less fun than a cringe from a pun or sand in your buns. Now I've learned a lesson I won't soon forget, so listen to the Judgies and you won't regret being true to yourself. Don't miss your chance, and you won't end up like the fool who shit his pants.
It was
And
beautiful.
didn't tell the Judgies about it.
I loved that.
When people say something looked good, they say it was cinema. That was orchestra.
Yeah.
Absolute orchestra.
Orchestra, dude. Holy shit.
Real quick, Mark says, "Oh, so you know how Josh always makes fun of you because he doesn't think you know anything about football?"
That's not true, I feel like.
Well, there was recently a controversy, and I thought it'd be funny if you brought it up during the pod. So, allegedly, Andy Reid, who is the Chiefs coach, has been paying refs to cheat.
Okay.
I know, obviously, this isn't true, but those refs are probably biased. Anyways, I thought it'd be funny if during a story you go, what was this listener's name? Andy? And then somehow turn that into saying Andy Reid when you will then say, did you hear about the Buffalo Bills rematch? They're rescheduling the Super Bowl for February 16th or something.
Okay.
He goes, obviously this won't work on him if not recorded before the Super Bowl.
Erica, can I say something?
Yes.
You would have to have the utmost utter confidence in yourself for me to even believe that for a fraction of a second.
You would have to put on your frickin' girl boss pants
My-
and gaslight the ever living shit out of him.
I'm not saying I don't think you can do it. I'm just saying the chances would have been slim, Mark.
Yeah.
This dude doesn't work a 9 to 5. All day he's reading about fucking football stats and
Yeah,
shit.
it's very annoying. It's not, actually. I just like to annoy you. But yeah, I read that message literally like,
At the Super Bowl, I'm like, oh,
yeah.
Go turn it off. Did you hear that they're gonna? This is just a warm up game.
it's playing on Tubi. They're just playing last year's Super Bowl, you idiot.
We did watch on Tubi,
We did watch on Tubi.
or not Tubi.
I said this during the Super Bowl with the Tubi skin hat commercial.
Terrible.
We said how much we all hated it, but I said that was the only memorable commercial from the entire thing.
Yeah.
I have daily now been getting Tubi fucking skin hat ads.
Ew.
Yeah, I hate them, but fuck, they're really going all in on the fucking the skin hats.
Can I put on my Don Draper hat for a second?
Yeah,
He
Tubi.
doesn't wear a hat. Go on.
Really?
they didn't wear hats in the 50s.
Mad, man. What?
60s.
Huh?
I've never seen the show. I was guessing.
The simple advertisement, to be or not to be, and it's people saying, "Oh, you want to check out this show? Oh, you want to watch it on Tubi or not to be?" And every time they say not to be, it's just like bad quality dog shit.
Okay.
Boob, tomatoes,
Okay.
tomatoes. Until at the end they
It's
go
like a shitty Shakespearean play version
Yeah.
of whatever show they want to watch.
until they go Tubi, and then they go, we love watching ads. Yay, Tubi.
Okay. Let's package this shit up and get a fucking sponsorship going.
All right.
Can we be the first Tubi podcast?
Wow. I hope
I'll have
not.
to
We really gotta
retract
scrub
my-
out that skin hat comment. you
Yeah.
got going.
Also,
Tubi, you should sponsor us.
I'm starting to
Also-
realize now. I keep saying the word skin hat, and I just said it one more time. It
sounds
sounded like
skin hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
which also is a big part of the Super Bowl.
yeah.
We didn't get the commercial for some reason.
We didn't see the Kanye or the
We didn't see the Kanye commercial.
The Ye
No.
commercial. I think we got a skin hat commercial instead of the
Instead.
skin head
Yeah.
commercial. Yeah.
I heard he had something interesting on his website. I don't know what else.
It was a
going on there.
swastika t-shirt.
Does Kanye not know that the Nazis also killed black people?
No, but he loved Hitler, so that's cool.
Yeah, I think
But Hitler hated black people.
Hitler hated a lot of people.
Yes.
Very hateful, bad person.
Yes.
Yeah. I think it's less, and this is not to excuse his anti-Semitism or his hate at all. It's less about the messaging and more about the mess. It's less about the message and more about the messaging and more just like he's trying to drum up attention, wants to sell his new album, get eyeballs on him, do whatever he can that he thinks is edgy or funny. And I'm not well versed on this, but there is like when he went fucking manic, however many years ago, 2 year or two ago, and he did the whole like Hitler had some good ideas thing back then. He was even saying then like there's like this thing, and again I'm not super well versed about like black people being the first Jews, and there's like black Israelites, and there's like this whole thing where there is a sect of people that believe this shit, and it's just like again I'm not super well versed on it, so there's I don't know, I don't really know.
Okay.
I'll say that. Cancel me if you want, but I don't really know.
All right.
Bad guy.
Yeah.
That's what I hear. After our listener submitted sound, we always have a listener submitted story, and this one comes to us from Liv. Hello, Judgies. You can call me
Hello.
Liv. I'm a longtime listener, ultimate piss baby, and I'd like to throw my head in the ring for Christian's champion if it's not too late. You can find out more about that over on the Patreon episodes.
Ooh, weekly bonus episode.
I'm a bisexual stoner in multiple stories about poorly timed and located bodily functions, so I think I fit the bill. I love you all and thank you for everything you guys do. You make work tolerable. Anyway, here's a story or two to start us off. If you read this on the pod or Patreon, I'll send you some of the best ones, which include shitting, barfing, pissing, sleeping with murderers, bad sleepovers, and bad roommates. Holy shit, Liv.
That's a lot, Liv.
You've lived a long life.
Sleeping with a murderer sounds like it needs to be sent to us.
Sleeping with a murderer?
We can
killed
finally
my
pivot into
pussy.
true crime podcast.
What did you say?
He killed my pussy.
Nice.
He murdered that pussy. His dick game was killer. Michael, he Michaeled my herd till I Friday the 13th.
No.
He willed my shit till I went feral.
He Freddied my Krueger until I had a nightmare on Elm Street.
He made me John C. Riley. The C stands for come.
Huh?
That one was actually funny.
I don't understand that one, other than I know the guy. Is it a horror movie or a murderer?
I'm just naming off actors.
Okay, all right.
I really wasn't paying attention what you're doing. I was more focused on
Okay.
hitting the button.
Okay.
Crickets.
Anyway, Liv, what you got for
When
us?
there's a shit, there's a way.
Yeah.
Is the title.
For sure.
Let me set the scene. My husband and I live in a small apartment with one bathroom. We also had one window unit AC in the living room, so our mattress had been dragged out there for a while so we could sleep in the only cool room in the house.
Been there, brother.
You should invite Anthony Cerrato over. One summer morning, we wake up at the same time and both feel a disturbance in the force. A grumbling storm brewed in both of our stomachs over the night, and it was about to hit us.
Uh-oh.
My husband manages to claim the bathroom first and promises that it won't take too long. Never trust a man.
I've been saying that.
I accept defeat and remain in bed, trying to lie still so as not to disturb the storm that's brewing. But as wave after wave of stomach cramps hit me, and I began to sweat despite the chill from the AC, I call out to my husband, begging for him to relinquish me the porcelain throne. But alas, he says he can't pinch it off. I express to him the pain I'm in. I'm now in the fetal position, rolling around in the bed like an egg on a slanted countertop.
That
I
seems
beg
dangerous.
and beg, and he says he literally cannot stop shitting. A decision must be made.
All right, where are we going first? Outside or bathtub?
Garbage can.
Oh, garbage can. I didn't even think about it. See, this is why I would have never went garbage can, because I wouldn't have thought about it.
I would have thought bathtub for sure.
My first thought was bathtub, and I thought, let's be real. Let's go outside.
Let's be real. Sink.
I'm going in the garbage can.
Garbage can makes a lot of sense.
Let me shit between your legs.
It makes
We'll stack up on the toilet. Let me shit between your legs. It'll be intimate. It'll kind of be romantic.
No,
I think everybody should do it once.
Why wouldn't you do it once?
I would rather not. If you really want me to, I will, because I will do anything for you because I love you.
How about we try with peeing first?
I really don't want to do either, but if you really want it, I'll do it.
Ride or die. That's what 15 years looks like, folks.
After the shower, though. Like, after you guys shower. That way you're clean.
Can we also shower after the deed?
No, you have to do it before.
But I want to shower both before
You're
and
wasting
after.
water, then.
I gotta go with both here.
What a TikTok ref that only me and Christian get.
Okay.
I'll show you later. You're gonna love it. You're gonna think this. You're gonna think to yourself, I think this might be some of the best content I've ever seen.
Is it Leon Isaac Espinosa or is, that, or is it Isaac Leon?
Isaac Leon Espinosa.
I love that guy. He's genuinely got great TikToks.
He really does. He kind of just makes banger after banger. A decision must be made. I start to weigh my options if I can't shit in our bathroom. Option 1. We're close with our neighbor directly next door. Very close. We hang out regularly, but it's way early in the morning. Plus, I'm still nude from being in bed, and moving to dress myself would make me shit immediately.
Also, creating a vile mess in their bathroom
Yeah.
is anxiety central.
Option 2. I could continue to try and hold it, but risk shitting in the bed. Option 3. A litter box.
Okay.
I'm not even that desperate. Option 4.
Okay. I feel like litter box was a solid option.
Litter box seems pretty solid to me. The living room trash can. It's close by, squatting height, and has a new trash bag in it.
Yeah.
Feeling the sweat roll down my back, I knew my only option is clear. I scramble off the mattress, clenching harder than ever before, and I kick the trash can over to the wall. With a quick walk sit, cheeks and thighs kissing the rim of the trash can, I let loose a storm of the most foul. My soul left me at that moment. Right at about the time my soul does return, I look up and see my husband standing in the doorway with a look of pure shock as he takes in what he's seeing. That shock is there in an instant and gone in a flash as he immediately starts laughing, which I can't blame him. If the shoe was on the other foot, I'd be crying laughing too. Anyways, piss shed in the turd. He gets me some TP, clean myself up enough to make it to the bathroom to finish up. Afterwards, I dress and take out the trash, and I've never been able to live that shit down. So, I hope y'all like the story. I have a whole list of them in my notes app that I'd be happy to share. Thanks again. Liv.
You lived, laughed, and loved. I'll say this. Husband? Boyfriend?
Boyfriend?
Boyfriend should have taken out the garbage for you in that time. You just letting shit sit in your living room?
It's a man's responsibility anyways.
You got to take it out. You got to take that out.
She did take it out.
No.
No, he
While
should.
she was in the bathroom, he should have went and taken the garbage out.
I see what you're saying.
You got
Yes.
it. If you hogged the fucking toilet for that long,
Yeah.
forcing your girlfriend to shit in a garbage can, you take that shit out.
Yeah, for you to not even be like, I can't stop it, just come in here and sit on my lap and shit in between my legs. You're the only thing
Okay.
to do is
When
to-
you're thinking sit on my lap and go between my legs, are we nut to butt
We'll
or
figure out the
are we
logistics
like
when we're in there?
cowgirl?
Probably cowgirl if I had to take a guess.
I think you have to do cowgirl for shit. I think piss, you also have to do cowgirl. I think you have to do facing each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
And imagine if you're having a real bad one, you get something to hold on to.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a lifeline. That's not that bad, honestly.
Have you ever tried sitting on the toilet backwards?
No.
Okay, have you?
Yeah, of course.
Really?
Yeah, I used to eat cereal in the back of the toilet.
Whoa.
Once. I did it once or 5 weeks at a time.
I can't.
I'm
Throw any
very
shade
much
your way.
judging you.
I did
On
it.
sitting backwards or eating cereal on the toilet?
Eating cereal on the toilet.
Hey, let a man have a toilet snack from time
no,
to time.
I
do
wouldn't.
not eat while you're shitting. That's disgusting.
Let a man have a
I
toilet
would be
snack.
peeing. Chauvinist. Men can sit and pee.
Okay.
So I'm not shitting then.
Okay. I still don't think that you should eat and pee at the same time.
Well, I would pee and then take a bite and stop peeing while I'm taking a bite and then pee
No,
again.
that's gross. Don't eat in the bathroom. Don't eat on the toilet.
Why?
You can eat on the toilet as a treat from
Poo poo
time to time.
particles in your food.
I'm peeing. I'm not. Was there pee-pee particles?
Yes, that too.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Do you ever eat in the shower?
No. Oh, I have had a shower orange.
That's the only thing you've ever eaten in the shower?
Yes.
Shower
I've
beer?
I've had a shower beer, but you're not eating it.
But you're still drinking the pee-pee particles.
No, I'm not.
You don't pee in the shower?
Of course I do.
Ooh.
Okay,
Joshua.
so we got pee-pee particles in the shower from peeing in the shower. You get a beer in
No.
the shower. You get an orange in
No.
the shower.
No. You want to know why? Because when you pee in the shower, it instantly gets washed away and all of the particles go with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Have we tried any other foods in the shower? Shower orange does fuck.
What have I eaten in the shower?
Have we tried like a shower hot dog?
I genuinely,
I don't want a
first thought
soggy
is,
bun.
my first thought is I maybe have eaten a brat in the shower.
Have you?
Maybe. Just grab it. I'm getting in the shower. Get a little snack. Just take it in with me. I'm going to finish it in a couple seconds. I don't know. Like, I don't let it get wet.
Yeah, I just faced the other
Obviously.
way.
Oh, Kobayashi gets his buns wet and slides them down. I
Okay,
can't do
world
that.
best hot dog eater.
He's really good at it.
Okay.
I'm not going to take notes from the greats?
I just personally would not like a soggy bun.
Would you eat a pickle in the shower?
Yeah.
That seems like a pretty okay shower food.
Yeah, I would eat a pickle in the shower.
Like a cold pickle, it kind of hits you with the shower orange effect.
I mean, I wouldn't want a warm pickle.
Well, I don't think you even want like a room temp pickle.
I've video called you guys while I was in the shower once.
I video
so
chat
goofy.
with Courtney when I'm in the shower at least once a week.
I've never done this.
I'm trying to think if there's. I mean, this is me being 100% not lying, being 100% truthful. I've had to have eaten at least. I've had to take a guess 10 to 20 different items in the shower. I'm just memory is. I mean, like definitely a granola bar.
That's fucked up.
Some sort of candy bar, I assume.
I wish you would have waited on granola bar because I'm immediately like I don't trust you on any of the other ones you've eaten now.
Why?
I don't for something about granola bar just like took all the legitimacy you had.
No, I'm being for real.
No, I believe you ate them. I don't trust these are good shower foods anymore.
I'm not saying they're good shower foods. I'm saying I did it. I'm just saying I'll start the shower, let it warm up, walk back out to the kitchen.
Naked?
Well,
It's
my
his
own
house.
Goddamn house. I'm wearing my swim shorts, to be modest.
Of course, you're a never nude.
Famously. And I have my shower socks and shoes on. And yeah, I'll have a shower shirt. Yeah, most of my body doesn't get wet when I shower.
Of
obviously.
course.
I'll go back out to the kitchen. I drink a lot in the shower.
Okay.
I'll say that. Because I have a shower that's it doesn't have like a curtain, right? It's only a stand-up shower. There's no bath, and it's got the sliding doors, and there's a gap at the top for the steam. That's the perfect height for like a Monster can or like a 16-ounce beer. Like truly, like they all perfectly sit in that little gap. So anything that height or shorter, I can put up there, and I'm just drinking and having a good time.
Okay.
But
You're living a life that.
But I'm not saying it's all alcohol all the time.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll have, an energy drink, Four Loko, a shot of vodka, second granola bar. Things that I just put up there and drink and or eat.
Right.
Yeah. Mostly granola bars and alcohol. Though, now that I'm thinking back to it.
Yeah.
Guys, I want to call an audible so bad, but I already said what stories I was reading up on the top.
We can
What do we think?
edit and post.
No, we'll save it for next week. Is the bean story going to be a big fucking... Is it going to be a hot commodity? Should I have read the bean story, everybody?
That's a good question because we've gotten the bean story sent to us
About 8
25 times.
Yeah.
And I was going to read it on my next episode, but that's still 2 more weeks from now.
Do I need to read it?
You can read it.
Just read it.
Just say, we're calling an audible. Fuck you.
Hey, we're calling an audible. Fuck you. Did I say it right? Can you write it down? I do better if I read it.
Which is embarrassing for you. He didn't see you right.
I
I
went
was-
like this.
Maybe in.
I was writing on my hand for you, and now you can read it.
Hey, I'm calling audible. Fuckers.
Yeah.
That was acting. She didn't actually have anything written on her hand.
He didn't
Fuckers.
actually say he's calling an Audible. He said he's calling Audible, the book company, and he's saying "fuck you."
Hello, Audible?
I guess, yeah. Audible is technically a book company, huh? It's an I wouldn't, that book company Audible, I just don't know if I would describe it as that. I would call it the ebook website.
Yeah. Am I the asshole for pretending to think beans and chili are woke?
I also, I did get
To
this.
prank
story.
my cousin who's obsessed with being anti-woke and who loves chili?
When I was going to read this, I was going to get a clean title because that title sucks.
It is a little wordy.
So can we just get am I the asshole for calling beans woke to piss off my MAGA cousin?
Am I the asshole for pretending to think beans are woke to piss off my MAGA cousin?
Hey, that'll get all the clicks.
My cousin is known for making chili, and he's good at it. He makes his own chili flakes from his secret combination of various dried chilies. It has a very nice kick. It's like the perfect amount of spice. It's hot, but not too hot. And he always adds kidney beans, not canned beans either. Anyways, for the past 2 or 3 years, my cousin has become obsessed with all the bullshit about what is or isn't woke and how woke things are the end of the world. He always has been a good dude, so I don't know what his bag is about, but he's completely obsessed, and it's annoying.
Has he ever been allowed to touch a woman?
I don't know if it's touching a woman. Have you ever felt a woman's love?
That's probably better, yeah.
I've been thinking about this recently, that I do think it is just a lack of love in their life. Even when they're like, no, I'm married and have children. It's like, but do you guys truly know what love is?
You guys are going to hate to hear that 55% of white women vote Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really, I hated it. Yep.
Yeah. So it's not just, I know men vote for Trump and white men vote for Trump in larger numbers than that. I think it's 60 or 65, but
Again,
there's a lot of bad voting women.
Absolutely.
I just, even still, I don't think they know what true love is. I think they have an idea of what love is, but it's only
What would you know about love?
transactional and
How many times did your parents hug you as a kid?
ooh, not enough.
Because they were too woke.
Yeah,
No, they're just
too
like
woke.
not very huggy people.
Yeah.
We all are a little autistic and neurodivergent, so we don't kind of break that barrier.
Sure. Aurora's family loves hugs.
Really?
Yeah. But everybody hates receiving them. But it's the only way they know how to say hello and goodbye.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So hellos and goodbyes at that household is just about 20, 15 minutes
Worth of hugs.
of just
Get in the hug line.
Midwest goodbye and everybody being uncomfortable.
Whoa. Did you cut the hug line? The other weekend, I was at his place, and he was making his famous chili. So I got the idea for a little prank. I was like, I'm surprised you still put beans in your chili. He said, what? Why? I was like, beans and chili are so woke. Everyone's saying so.
Everyone's saying it. Everyone's saying it. The beans are woke, folks. The kidney beans. Don't get me started on garbanzo.
What do you mean? And he was like genuinely concerned about this, as if this was something serious. I said something along the lines of like, yeah, beans and chili are woke. The original conservative Texans who made chili only used meat in chili. San Francisco liberals started adding beans to chili in the 60s because so many hippies were vegetarian.
This is such a good
Now all
lie.
the woke scientists are saying beans are a better protein source than meat. He didn't say anything after this.
That's such a good lie.
Yeah.
That is such a good, believable lie. Wow.
I kind of just assumed he'd know I was fucking with him and would get the joke. We have always fucked around with each other and joke about everything. But he was quiet all dinner. Just yesterday, I was back again at his place, and he was making his chili again. But there's no beans. It was a totally different chili. This guy's been making his chili with beans for 15 years. I was like, what's up with this? Where's the beans? He's like, I don't fuck with that woke shit. I was like, what? He's like, the beans and chili are woke. Even you know that. A blue-haired liberal like yourself even knows that. Everyone else was like, because what? I was like, dude, I was just fucking with you. He got really angry. He dumped his chili in the sink and told everyone to go home.
Wow.
I thought he was pranking me back or something, but he was serious. This dude totally lost it. He texted me later and said that this exact thing. I researched this online, and it turns out you really were lying to me. Beans aren't woke. How could you do this? We went back and forth for a bit. His position is, even though we have historically pranked each other, I went too far with this, that I betrayed him and that I made him question his chili. I tried to ask him if this at all made him think he cared too much about woke stuff. Like, what if beans in chili was woke? So what? He ignored that and then demanded that I apologize to him. Did I take this too far?
No, this is the least inconsequential way to fuck with someone who lacks basic empathy.
Yeah.
This is the fun. This, Erica, I hate to say this. This is the level of confidence you would have needed to pull off the Super Bowl heist.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Yeah.
this is a master class in owning the conservatives.
It really
Hitting all of the buzzwords, going like original Texans. Like you're going into that like primal carnivore diet era, and then you go into like the woke San Francisco, tying it into the '60s and the hippies.
Yep.
I mean, and then science
Better
going
protein.
into science.
Oh my god!
Because that ties into like how Biden wanted to not have any cows anymore, and we all have to eat bugs for protein now.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it was so many levels.
I dropped my ring.
Oh.
It's just my Claudia ring. So it's not my wedding ring, but just don't let me forget it. I
right.
don't know where it went. I think it went under the couch.
We'll find it.
My bad.
I mean, this was
That's such a good lie.
10-10.
Yeah.
And it's so inconsequential, and like this is say, not to get too political, a perfect like window into what is American politics.
Yeah.
Where people only believe shit that like goes with their preconceived biases.
Yeah.
They just take shit at face value.
Brother, it's team sports, baby.
And it's team sports, and it's like this is awesome. I love this. This is amazing.
Yeah. And the fact he's so mad is because you hit him with some cognitive dissonance. He's like, he doesn't know how to lash out other than like, you made him a fucking fool.
Yeah.
And so now he's mad.
Like to get like literally he had something he loved get ruined because of his own stupidity. Like the idea that like beans are woke, instead of him stopping for a second, just being like, well, I'm still gonna eat beans.
Yeah.
Because
who gives a fuck?
Who gives a fuck?
I'm gonna own the woke by taking the beans back, actually.
That's so funny. This is so fucking funny.
It truly is just a masterclass, and it's really embarrassing on his part. And I'm glad you put it on the internet so we can all make fun of him.
Yeah.
Sometimes, and there's going to be a big asterisk at the end of this. Sometimes cyberbullying works. And the asterisk is that cyberbullying is bad, and you probably shouldn't do it. Thoughts, Josh? I mean, you're huge into cyberbullying, right?
Yeah. I mean, whenever I hear the term cyberbullying, I think of the Tyler the Creator tweet. It's like, how are you letting yourself get cyberbullied? Just shut the laptop.
Yeah.
Or turn the computer off or something like that. It's like, I mean, obviously cyberbullying is an issue, but it's just every time I hear the word cyberbullying, it's just, how are you getting cyberbullied? Log off.
Yeah.
Get out of there.
Yeah. But sometimes it's cold outside and you can't go outside, so you just got to go on your phone and doom scroll and then be like, oh.
Yeah. We did get hit with snow and then immediately into negative temperatures.
Yeah.
Well,
it feels like we're a real winter now.
we've been in negative temperatures for a while. On the Josh scale.
Yeah.
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 We've been in big negative temperatures on the Josh scale.
I think we need to bring back the Josh scale for all things. Okay. For a circle judge, because I have a lot of thoughts about volume.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
The
sure.
chords, cups, that bullshit.
Hey, bud, I'll even say the metric system doesn't make a lot of sense.
And you know what pisses me off? At least the metric system has this right. That at least they use a fucking a common base, a base 10.
Yeah.
What's up with all the fucked up fluids having different bases? Don't give me a base 4 for one, base 8 for one, base 16 for the next one. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
Are you talking about like milliliters versus like grams?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you just go from like there's 4 quarts in a gallon. There's 8 cups in a quart or whatever.
That's not metric though.
Metric does. They're base 10 for everything.
Okay. I understand what you're saying now.
At least metric does that part right.
Okay.
The rest of metric can be fucked up, and it
I
does.
think
piss
our
me off.
wires got crossed, but we ended up at the right spot.
Thank God.
Yeah.
And
this is gonna be a hot take, and maybe I should save this for the circle jerge. I think, cancel me if you want. I think the Brits kind of got it right when they measured shit in stones.
yeah,
Stones and hands.
They got you know what? Stones and then the height of horses being hands is right.
I mean, and like, hey, feet might make a comeback on the Josh scale for length.
Okay,
Yeah.
we know Josh is into feet, guys. Let's not.
I
kid
just
ourselves.
think being able to measure shit with your body makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, except everybody has a different body.
Girls be doing that.
Huh?
Explain.
Like if I wanted to measure this table, but I didn't have a tape measure,
we just
I would lay my whole leg across it.
I go. That's one and a
I'm
half.
like, all right,
legs.
it's from my heel to my shin. or
Yeah.
to my knee, and then I hold it up to the space.
Okay.
I have plenty of room.
Yeah.
Or it's his thighs, elbow to fingertip for me.
So you're gonna love the Josh scale for
Yeah.
distances. I'm hearing.
Probably.
Yeah.
I love everything you do, Joshua.
Thank you. And I've been waiting to hear that for 246 episodes. Now we can shut the show down. So for the final time ever, thanks for listening, folks.
246 days of these episodes, and Ricky comes along just to end it.
There it is, Phineas and Ferb. Which one of us would be Phineas? Which one of us would be Ferb? Which one of us would be Candace? Which one of us would be...
You would be Ferb, and you're Phineas for sure. Obviously, I'm Candace.
I really thought especially with the hair tone,
Whoa.
I
Yeah,
really
think you
thought
got
I would
it.
be Candace because she's kind of the annoying one that ruins things.
You have
Yeah, that's
self-esteem
why
issues.
it's me.
You have self-esteem issues.
Yeah, I'm
You-
working on it in therapy.
Are definitely Ferb, though.
Yeah, I was a little taken back when he said Phineas. I was like, whoa.
Wait, which one's Ferb?
The
The one that
ugly
doesn't talk as much? The ugly one? Yeah.
The one that looks like an F, doesn't talk a lot, just kind of sits around while Phineas yaps.
And what did I said you were Phineas?
Yeah.
I did. I mixed them up.
I've never seen the show, folks.
And why do you know so much
Interesting.
in general about everything?
Judgiespod@gmail.com if you want to send in anything. We're going to go over to our bonus episode.
Weekly bonus episode.
Well, you will get that for $10 a month. That's all listener submitted stories all the time. Or $5 a month for monthly episodes. Or $1 a month for ad-free, full-length episodes and Discord access. Erica, where else can they find us?
On the internet, wherever you're there, we're probably wherever you're at over there, we're probably over there too, probably, and it's at Judgies Pod. Huzzah!
Shouts out Shonda Rhimes. Shouts out Isa
Is it Ray?
Ray. Yeah.
Why?
For fucking backing out of the shit in Washington right now. Ben Folds, you too. Trump got elected chairman of like the board of arts or some bullshit,
Ew,
and now
what?
everybody's stepping down from it.
Why did you throw that in at the 11th hour?
Because I was just thinking about it.
Okay.
I just wanted to say shouts out them being good people.
Okay.
Do the little steps you can do, guys. Fuck Trump.
Okay.
I'm going political at the end.
Don't hit the button. Thanks for listening.
The